happy state. So you are stuck with unhappy state. You are stuck with misery. You are stuck with pain. And that's all that. So you have to live in misery and die in misery.
Yeah, so far.
So far, so good. What happened to your questionnaire? Come on, pick it up and ask some questions.
Yeah,
so far it has been.
Yeah, so far.
It has been a monologue. And it will remain that way. I must warn you.
I mean,
come on, let us have some of your questions also on the radio.
So,
yes, the fog is coming.
I am, or I was maybe a seeker of bliss.
What is it that you are seeking?
Or enlightenment.
Yeah,
an enlightenment addict. I mean, something like that. It's a certain addiction, I must say.
Yeah, but there is a way you can free yourself from alcoholism, but there is no way you can free yourself from this drug. So you remain addicted for this life, and then they assure us that there is another life for us, and you have to wait for another life. That's all.
I mean, this is exactly my question.
Yes, sir.
Nowadays, as being on an LSD trip, and you want to come down, and there is no way to come down, you have to let it run out.
No, you have
how many hours it takes?
You have to take more and more, that's all.
Yeah, but
it's a repetitive process.
Say, while you are on the trip, you have a bad experience or a good experience, but you want to come down to your normal state. Well, it takes maybe 8 hours.
Yeah, but what is the normal state you are talking about? What is the normal
state? This is only an example.
Yeah, but what exactly do you mean by normal state?
Say, I'm in this state now.
Yeah, tell me something about that state. Tell me something about it.
Being.
What? You are just using words, empty words and empty phrases, mechanically repeating what you learned, nothing else. What is the natural state you are talking about? How can you look at that natural state? How? How means you want to know. So the word how must be removed from all languages, not only English language, but all languages. You ask the question how means you want to know. You already know a lot. You see? And so you want to know more and more and more. And you may use some fancy phrases, the ending of knowledge, the ending of this, the ending of that. But through this demand to know more and more, how do you think what you know already will come to an end? I'm not suggesting that it should come to an end. No matter what you do, whether to have more and more knowledge or bring what you know to an end, you have to use the same instrument which you are using to acquire what you call knowledge. You know, it is not interested in anything other than to know more and more. Through that demand, it maintains its continuity. That's it.
So, somehow this went on automatic, I must say, something like that. This seeking, or it went into the system, it stayed there, it's recorded, and it goes on and on and on, like on a trip.
Yeah, but that is recording what's going on here. There is no demand to know what this is all about, or no demand to use this knowledge to bring about a change. You know, so we are no different from that video cassette there, and you are very clever to ask me the question. There is somebody who is operating there the camera. Otherwise, how can this record what is being said here? So, as far as this mechanism of recording everything that we are saying here is concerned, we are no different from that. We are no different from that. So, it is not interested in replaying that at all. But you lie down and indulge in this sort of an autoeroticism, if I may use that disgusting word for some people, and look at these things. What for? It is not interested in finding out what is recorded there. It is not using that to achieve anything there. And why are you interested in replaying this all the time? Why? So every time you look at that, you have to tell yourself that's a video camera. Why do you have to do it? Nobody's asking you what is that. So through this constant demand to know, you maintain the continuity of what you know.
The question.
A question.
Now that we come to the question.
Yes.
The question is, after being an addict, is there any way to lose this addiction? Is there anything which can be done, or it runs out by itself?
Not a thing, because what made you into an addict is the one that wants you to free yourself from that addiction. So there isn't a damn thing that you can do about it.
It is almost as if now there needs to be a path to become a de-addict. You know what I mean? I mean, it's the same trip, I can see.
Same trip. What makes you think that through this same process, using the same tricks, you will be free from that?
So
not a chance.
Free from enlightenment and free from losing this addiction, both.
They demand to be enlightened, and for whatever reason you are disillusioned, for whatever reason you are no longer interested in that, the one that is trying to stop that moment is the same thing that first started you on this journey, on this path. So there is no way out.
Nothing can be done.
Nothing can be done.
Nothing can be asked to you.
You're not asking me anything, are you? You came with a questionnaire, 2-page questionnaire. I warned you at the very beginning that you are not even going to look at it.
It's very foggy.
Yeah, this is foggy now.
I think it's all right.
Yes, we are getting into a fog. Foggy region.
So, how to get out? You would say,
get lost in the fog.
Back and get out of here. Never come back.
You see, if the fog is thick, it becomes thick and thick, you will not be able to see, and the camera will not be able to record anything. So the time has come for us to say goodbye. A nice meeting you. I repeat the same thing. Same thing.
Same thing.
Yes, same.
This you said ever and ever.
Yes, same thing. Because you are asking the same question.
Sure.
Same question.
Sure, of course. I'm clear about
I'm
that.
not blaming you. I'm not blaming you. So why do you expect me to say something new? Well, your questions are the same. So the answers will also be the same.
So what would you say to somebody who is healthy, who is free of family, has no wife, no children, has a good bank account, has sold everything, no bondage?
And don't give it to your gurus. They will go in Rolls-Royce cars. You will wait there in the street for a bus ride, and they splash all the dirt on you. And why should he enjoy? Why not you enjoy a Mercedes or a Rolls-Royce car or a helicopter? Huh? You are a damn fool to do that. But we enjoy our foolishness, hoping that they will liberate us. They have liberated us from our money. Yeah. The wise men thrive on the foolish men. No, I hope you have learned your lesson.
Well, I took
Too late.
many hundreds of thousands of dollars and many years.
Yeah. Parted with them. Good.
So this implies there is no good desire, no bad desire, there's no good action, there is no bad action.
That's the game you want to play, you see. The desire is something extraordinary there, you know. And you are not interested in desire at all. You don't even know. What you are doing all the time is to free yourself from desires and replace one desire with another desire. And if the desire is not burning enough, some joker tells you, you see, make it more burning. And so you think that you have a burning desire. You don't have a burning desire. You don't even have a desire there. You see, no desire. You see, something living. This dead structure which is interested in freeing itself from desire can never touch that at all. So You replace one desire with another desire, and then you tell yourself that why, I don't know. You should be free from desires. You will never be free from that at all. Because you will never know what desire is. What you are doing all the time is to do something with the desire which is not there. Huh? You dare not look at it, you dare not touch the desire. It's there and it's gone. And you are interested only in doing something which is not there. That's why some joker tells you, you must have a burning desire, you see. The desire burns itself out. Not through anything you do to make it a burning desire. Yeah. So it doesn't matter whether you have a desire for liberation, or to become a multimillionaire, or to run away with the most beautiful wife of your best friend. They're all the same. It's better to run away with the best friend's beautiful wife than to wait for moksha, liberation, freedom from births and deaths and so on. I'm not advocating that at all. I'm just trying to emphasize that there is no difference. We are all brainwashed to believe that you see, will give you permanent happiness, permanent bliss. God, whoever invented it, see, is the ultimate pleasure. Sure. What do we do when we go to a temple and pray for what? Material goodies. But you are not ready to place the demand for enlightenment on the same level. Yes. That's enough. Thank you.
Well, almost.
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 and we make it the end. Nice meeting you. Bye.
Can I ask you one more question?
Yes. Still you have questions?
Yeah, I have actually two more.
Two more.
Which are simple and practical.
The two questions are the same. One question.
Could I ask?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. I heard you say that you tell couples there is no our way. There is only my way or your way.
No our way.
Could you
all our life we are trying to find out our way. You see? So there have to be some compromises on some level or the other, you see, to make it a go of our miserable relationship. You see? He's laughing. No. See, there can't be any relationship on any level between two individuals except on the basis of what do I get out of that relationship. You know, that's all that is there. And when that becomes unbearable, we invent a thing called love. And that love is just a four-lettered word. You see, why do you have to assure and be reassured all the time, I love you, darling? What for? What for? So when everything fails, you use this thing called love. I love you, darling. Why do you want to reassure that horrible... I'm also laughing. And so just forget and get lost. You see, it makes it difficult for you to deal with what is it that is responsible for this miserable situation we find ourselves in. Because we start with the idea that there must be a harmonious, wonderful relationship. It is just not possible. You know, I want something from you, you want something from me. And if you want enlightenment from me, that's the worst thing. You see. So, there's something tangible you can get it. You know, if the most beautiful wife of your next door neighbor is not interested in you and slaps you, and at least you get a slap and show the other cheek, because Jesus asked us to show this other cheek. I'm very frivolous.
No, it's totally...
We don't do anything, we are attracted to the beautiful girl. What are we doing? What she would do? All right, get slapped, that's what I'm telling myself. Both cheeks, and if she kicks, let her kick you. Get kicked. And then sitting here, what would she do? Is it moral, immoral, right, wrong? You're already attracted. Huh? So there is no action there. That's all that I'm saying. You know, why postpone it to next life? I tell you, let us end this on a note. One of my best friends loved the wife of his best friend. And he didn't have the guts to go and tell her, I love you, darling, more than your husband. And so he decided that he should use his thought and see that that best friend is removed. And so, unfortunately or fortunately, as the case may be, he was knocked down by a car and died. And then he went after some time and expressed his undying love to his best friend's most beautiful wife. She slapped him and kicked him out. And then he went to the grave of his best friend, sat there, come back to life, come back to life, come back to life, because he thought that it was thought that killed him and freed him to go and propose to that girl. So he failed to bring him back to life. He called me from London, a long distance call which he can't afford at any time, and said, Jesus is reported to have, supposed to have, believed to have brought somebody back to life, a dead man to life. Vijay, you are the only one that can help me to bring my best friend back to life. You know, I said, you throw yourself in the grave, I stay along with you for the rest of your life. Thank you.
One more question?
One more question.
I heard you don't like seekers.
Yes.
So I bet all the people coming to you
are unfortunately seekers.
Or ex-seekers, or wanting to be losers,
yes,
like me now.
Yeah. All those who come to see me
who
are
comes to you?
The divorcees of Rajneesh, the divorcees of, the widows of Rajneesh, now he is dead, the widows of Jai Krishnamurti, and the divorcees of the living gurus. Not one virgin is there left in this world who is interested in meeting me. I mean, not the virgin in the sense in which you use the word. And there are a lot of prostitutes, if I may use that, harlots is the word, who go around, you know, to all the gurus that we have in the marketplace. Not that I am looking for a virgin. If there is a virgin who is not exposed to all these things, who has not been, what is the word, the right word, prostituted by these gurus, she would be interested in this kind of a thing. She would live like that dog there and enjoy the life. All right, thank you.
One more?
One more?
Yeah.
Hey.
The Maharishi, Ramana Maharishi.
Don't ask anything about Ramana Maharishi.
It has to do with happiness.
If he was a happy man, he would never have suggested that ask this idiotic question, who am I? Who am I implies that there is some I, the nature of which you really do not know. You have to find out the real I. So as far as I am concerned, the only I that I know of is the first person singular pronoun. I don't know any other I. And why the hell I should sit there, cross-legged, with an erect back, and inquire into the nature of the real I? Huh? First of all, that is grammatically wrong. You should ask the question, what am I? And you have a lot of answers for that. So any more questions?
What it says is, when there is no thought, the mind experiences happiness.
When there is no thought, how can it experience?
The mind
have you ever asked that question?
When there is no thought.
They say that. They put us on a merry-go-round. They say, how can you experience anything when the thought is there? Not there.
It's not possible.
Not possible. We are made to believe that, you see, that there is a thoughtless state, that you can experience that thoughtless. First of all, why do you want to be in a thoughtless state? If you are in a thoughtless state, you will drop dead here. Then we can sell that video camera and make money. That's all. Usefulness. So I know a lot of people who come to me and tell me that they were in a thoughtless state several times, that they experienced extraordinary states. The total absence of thought. They are kidding themselves. You see, and they cannot kid me. Let them kid themselves. So how can you experience a state where there is no thought? The thought is very much there. You know?
So even when happiness happens, it's being recognized as happiness.
Sure.
No? I mean, that's what happens to me, and I
all.
cannot help it.
No, you can't.
That's how it is.
That's all.
So anything else I don't know so far.
There is nothing else other than that. We are not ready. How can all of them be wrong? They are all great sages, saints, saviors of mankind. You know, they call themselves and con us all. And why should we allow ourselves to be conned? That's it. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
You can do what you like with it.